Hello and welcome to SEGA News Bits. I'm Barry, and we're going to be talking about Sonic at South by Southwest. We've done two videos, you can check the other one out. This one's talking about a tease at the very end of the panel. It is a very short video showing some cars, and then a logo and a very familiar R. And you can kind of make out some other letters. So let's break it down, shall we? So basically, they're cars. The logo is most likely Sonic Racing, and the R is clearly evoking Sonic R, the Saturn game that a lot of people really love. I really like it. I think it's a flawed game, but once you get past the flaws, it's a lot of fun, especially on the Saturn. All that's really been said about this is that it's not a sequel to anything. So this isn't Sonic R2, it's not Sonic Drift 3, it's not Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing 3. So, well, what could it be? Well, you know, there has been rumors that a Sonic racing game without Sega IPs is in the works and that Sumo is creating it. And George did a video and, well, let's play the clip.
Does this mean that it's confirmed? Well, I mean, let's look back at what Aaron Weber actually said. He said there isn't an All-Stars Racing game, and he used the branding, right? The All-Stars branding. I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop the All-Stars branding name and just call it Sonic Racing, so maybe he is right on this one.
So as you can see, George pretty much called it. Aaron was being like an Aaron 1 Kenobi who's like, well, from a certain point of view. Because, yeah, it isn't an All-Stars racing game, it's a Sonic racing game, and it's a new game. So, well, Sumo Digital isn't confirmed, everything's there. I would be shocked if Sumo was making, like, Earthworm Jim Racer this whole time, and it was completely unrelated. My personal opinion, I'm split. Like, I'm sad that the All-Stars Racing series is not seeing a third title. It's not that it couldn't happen again, but it just seems like if they're gonna do this, I can't see them returning to All-Stars Racing anytime soon, which means we're not going to be seeing Sega characters outside of Sonic, Sega tracks outside of Sonic. I mean, that kind of sucks, but then again, I want to see them create games for these characters. Instead of seeing Vice in a racing game, I'd like to see Skies of Arcadia too. And while we haven't seen stuff like that this year, we have seen Virtual On come back, more Yakuza games, Valkyria Chronicles, so, you know, they're doing their best, I think. But in terms of a Sonic game, as a Sonic fan, I'm actually really looking forward to this because as great as the Sonic and Sega All-Stars games are, they weren't the first Sonic racing games. As the title implies here with that R, there has been Sonic R. Before that, there was Sonic Drift and Sonic Drift 2 on the Game Gear. There was Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and Sonic Free Riders, which, interestingly enough, the first and second Riders games used that red R. Not the same one, but they used that red with the white outline to evoke Sonic R. So it's definitely something that is always on people's mind when they're developing a just fully Sonic racing game. And even the first All-Stars Racing had some Sonic R music. And so here, I think it's gonna be, we don't know next to nothing about it, but I think it's gonna be good. Like, there is so much to pull from now from the Sonic franchise that you could easily fill a racing roster with every single character and then some. I'm hoping that because of what Sonic Mania Plus has done, that we might see some deep cuts, so we could see like some of the Sonic Shuffle characters with cars, or we could see Mighty and Ray, or we could see Fang, or we could see Bark and Bean. Big he's gotta be in this game now. I mean, you can't avoid that, so that's exciting, I guess. Maybe give Froggy his own car. And then in terms of the tracks, I think Green Hill Zone's probably obvious, but who knows, we might get Emerald Hill Zone, we might get something from the Drift games like Rainy Savannah. I think that would be really cool. You could see something from Mania. Oh, a 3D Studiopolis racetrack would be awesome. And so, I don't know, now that I think about this, I'm getting really excited because they're not going to be tied down to multiple franchises, so they can really just go all out with Sonic and not just give us what we expect to see, but really surprise us. Having said that, I would love to see them work in some of the Sega racing DNA of the past, so maybe put in the Outrun car, but put some Sonic characters in it, or maybe give us an Outrun track, or maybe even go all the way back to Sega's first kart racer, which was Power Drift, which actually predates Mario Kart, so maybe that could be a nice little middle finger to the Mario Kart games saying, hey, look, Sega's been doing it first. So there's a lot more to be said about this once more is revealed. I'm looking forward to discussing it more, especially when George is back on. I want to hear his opinions. I want to hear him gloat about how he was right. And in the comments below, let me know what you think of this. Are you kind of sad not to see an All-Stars Racing 3? Are you excited to see the return of just a pure Sonic racing game? Do you think it will be all cars? Do you think Sonic will be running on his feet again? Sound off in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, thumbs up. Bye!